girls orientation. This is Eureka Havoc, and I'm Sama Cherrybaum. We're both skaters for the league, and we run orientation every Saturday. VOC Roller Girls was founded in 2006 by Disco Dervish, and we started with 7 girls, and now we've got about 230. All new skaters start at the fresh squeeze level, but as soon as they're ready to move up, we allow them to do so. We don't want to overwhelm the new girls with fantastic skaters. It can be very intimidating when you first join to have to skate with someone who is amazing on their skates. So we try to make everyone feel comfortable at whatever level they're at. So a derby name is like a tattoo in the face. You've got to be committed, and it's hard to change. So pick something, take your time. Pick something that you are okay with your parents knowing about. Pick something that you're not going to be embarrassed if your grandparents find out what your derby name is. And something that makes sense and maybe has a little something to do with your personality. And in derby, you also eventually get a derby wife. So that's the girl who, if you get injured, will ride in the ambulance with you. That's the girl who is, your main bud. Like, you miss a practice, they'll teach you what they learned if you can't come. So it's really good. You just build this community, and that's what's great about this league. It's very flexible, and it really follows the mission statement, which is just about empowering women. Roller derby is essentially a race. 5 members of each team on the floor at a time. 1 jammer, which is the point scorer, and 4 blockers. Their goal is to get their jammer through while keeping the other jammer behind.
Roller derby and stereotypes. People think a couple different things. They think it's fake. They think you fight all the time. They think it's full of lesbians. It's not fake. It's a legit, competitive, athletic pursuit. We don't fight. I mean, there's drama for sure, but that's always off the track. But there's no physical fighting. You wear pads head to toe. You are taught legitimate moves, hip checking, shoulder checking, blocking, all that kind of stuff. But we're not throwing blows, all that stuff. And is there lesbians in roller derby? Hell yeah, there's lesbians in roller derby. Is it a whole bunch? No, it's like the regular general population. 10% of the general population's gay. 10% of the general population in roller derby is probably gay.
So a basic hitting drill is you want to connect with them with the hip first and then follow with the shoulder. So you'll step in front, swing your hip, and then hit with the shoulder. So it's up and over. You want to try?
Yeah, I do. Wait, do it one more time. Let me see your technique.
Okay, so it's up and over.
Okay.
Although you're not supposed to jump out of the way when I hit you.
I know. I had it coming. Ready?
Okay, go ahead. Good. Nice. Because you want to connect with the whole side of your body. Your center of gravity is in your hips, so bend your knees and squat. And so your legs are about shoulder width apart because you're going to be more stable at that point. And so in roller derby, you would step in front. I spend a lot of time doing derby. I used to do a lot of things that I don't have time for anymore. I love to cook, and I went to culinary school, and so I don't do as much of that as I used to, but I used to do that quite a bit. I used to knit and crochet and sew clothing. Totally don't have time for that anymore. It's difficult because roller derby is not just my hobby, it's also my job, so that makes it complicated. But I am here continually because of the girls that are involved, because of the people, and because I have experienced change myself, and I know that it can do good things for other people.
I believe so strongly that sport is a catalyst for change in women's lives. I feel completely 100% that self-esteem is only developed through achievement. When I saw how much it benefited women, I was on a mission with our founder, Disco, to bring this to young girls.
I started derby because my mom played it and I went to her games and I thought that it was fun, so I started July of 2011 and I met all the skaters and I thought that they were super nice, so I started derby.
Look, if you're going to play basketball, you're going to play hockey, soccer, whatever, you're going to end up playing a man's sport at a lesser level. Well, roller derby's for chicks. Listen, guys can do it too, but it's not as fun to watch. So we know that when girls, young girls, when we give them an opportunity to play something that is a women's sport, it does something different for them.
It teaches them independence. It teaches them self-reliance, boosters of self-esteem, and It's good for all girls because there's no specific body type that works better. So any body type, it fits well in Derby because they all have different advantages. Little girls as well as big, tall girls all have a place in this game. So I think it's good in that sense that it doesn't teach girls to be self-conscious about what they look like. It teaches them to embrace the advantages of whatever their size or shape may be.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Days are short and the nights are long. And I walk, and then walk, I twist, and then twist, and I shimmy, and then shimmy, and I fly, and then fly. We were out there having fun in the warm California sun. Well, I'm going out west down on the coast. Where the California girls are really the
My Derby name is MIA. And I chose that on the spur of the moment before my first ever bout because I needed a name and I didn't want anyone paying attention to me. So I figured if I'm MIA, nobody will really notice me because it's not sparkly or terrifying. I'm in roller derby to challenge myself and meet people and just have this nice private life, a private world. And so for me personally, I get to express that through my name. Derby is like an applied skating. There's a purpose for your skating. You're helping other people. So you're not just skating by yourself at the rink, you know, Friday night alone. That was me. I did that many years in a row. But you come, you show up, and you might get hurt and everything, but you have friendships and you have people who are better than you who are like helping you out, and then you have people you can help out. It gives a reason to your skating. So for me, it's the skating and having value in the world rather than just being the loner at the skating rink every single day.